Amazing discovery reveals weight loss relieves menopause symptoms. And a study last year actually stated that weight loss reduces the risk of reoccurrence of breast cancer, a significant study. These are amazing reports, and I want you to be on board the menopause train to get the wellness approach now. Don't you want to understand what's going on inside your body? Night sweats, hot flashes, insomnia, mood swings, heavy periods, low libido, no energy, and that dreaded weight gain and many more issues. Don't you wish you could get your life back? Don't you wish you could turn back the clock and the time that goes with it? And don't know how? Don't you wish you could just start to feel good again? You know you need help, but you don't know where or how to find it. Somehow, family doesn't get it. Maybe they don't want to get it. And talking to your doctor isn't always that easy either. Where is that fountain of youth anyway? Everything feels like it's changing, and it is. And you're not yourself anymore, and you know it. Your family knows it. Your friends know it. Your coworkers know it. And how do you get help? Oh my goodness. But don't you have to just sit there and take it either? No, you don't. First of all, you need to understand what's going on inside your body and why, and then take charge of your life again and your future. Do it for your family, do it for your friends, do it for your coworkers, and most importantly, do it for you, because it's practically impossible to do this on your own without the help of a professional who's been trained in the field of balancing hormones. Midlife can be challenging indeed. It seems like when you're young, you're never going to get older. And of course, when you're young, it seems like we'll never get grown. But life doesn't seem to move too fast when you're young and impatient. But guess what? When you're older, it moves right along, and you go through puberty. You go through growing up. You go through the first date. You go then and learn how to drive and go to school. So you get a job and you get on with your life. Simple, hey? No way. So, for the most part, we work hard just trying to enjoy those first 2 decades of life. And then one day, boom, wham, what the heck just happened? You begin to change. You can't sleep anymore, and you burn up during the night, you burn up during the day, and you don't seem to have any energy anymore. You're cranky, and those dreadful cycles are just getting worse. What's going on? Not sure you even want to know, though, because the 21st century woman refuses to get old. Odd thing is that all your friends are going through the same thing. So, are you just getting old? No way. You can't seem to stand it, and you need help. Hey, and that's what is becoming a struggle, and you don't know where to turn. You and your friends talk about it, but they're in the same boat as you are. So, they know it's their age too. You remember your mom when she was getting to be your age, and now you realize why she was so crabby and why she was out of sorts all the time. You can't help but think, well, what did mom do? She probably went to the doctor back then. And the doctor said to her, well, everything's fine because it's your age, and you'll be feeling better after a while. You then thought, well, if it was good enough for mom, it'll be good enough for me. So you go to your doctor, and you're assured that this is a part of your life. It's the fact that you're growing older, and it's normal, and that's the way you're going to feel. And he gives you, or she gives you, some lab tests and a prescription for anxiety, and told that you'll be feeling better soon before you know it. And there's even some talk about maybe a hysterectomy, an operation in order to take care of all those dreadful cycles. And that's why you are always feeling anemic and exhausted. One thing that was likely not suggested, and I know it, I bet it was never even thought about, is balancing hormones. And you know what? Still today, you don't feel better, do you? Therefore, you have to find someone who understands what you're going through, someone who has actually been through this before and is a proven expert. That someone just happens to be me. My name is Tom Jones. I'm a compounding pharmacist. I'm a registered pharmacist. I graduated from UNC Pharmacy School way back yonder. I worked in Jacksonville and Wilson, North Carolina for a while before I moved to Garner. And for 37 years, I owned and operated Tom Jones Drug. During that time, in the early 1990s, I started being trained in compounding and in menopausal issues, and I've gone on to help thousands of women and some men transition the part of their lives back to normalcy. And I can put you back on the path to a balanced life where you can start feeling better again. Whether it's menopause for the ladies or andropause for the guys, you want to start feeling better. And how we do this is you'll get a questionnaire, you'll fill out that questionnaire, and you'll spill the beans about all the aspects of your life and any health issues that you've had, that you're dealing with, all the symptoms that you're dealing with. We'll even talk about your parents and your siblings. There are health issues as well. You'll be asked to actually get a record of your lab tests from your physician. We'll go over with you every aspect of your life in a one-on-one consultative program whereby we'll develop issues. We'll look at all the issues that you've got in your life. We'll ask you to get a saliva hormone test. You'll actually do the test at home, mail it into the lab. The lab will send back the results of that. And what we do, we actually look and combine the symptoms that you're having, plus the lab test, plus any other issues that you've got, high blood pressure, cholesterol issues. We'll combine that into a whole program that affects your exercise levels, your sleeping levels, your energy levels, your meditation levels, your activities, and put it all into a program specifically set up for you. We'll sit down with your doctor and we'll work with you, your doctor, and myself to comprehensively develop an integrative health program utilizing integrative medicine, and we'll look out to balance all of your life, not just hormones, not just medication, but we'll look at vitamins, nutrients, we'll look at what's going on in your life and get it balanced so you can get back your energy, so you can get back and start feeling better. We want you to look good too. We want you to lose that extra few pounds that you might have put on. We want you to actually get in the best shape of your life, because as we grow older, we know that it's what you put in your body as far as food and nutrients, that along with stopping smoking. If you're a smoker, we don't want you to smoke. It's everything put together into one comprehensive program for you. Wellness starts from within. If you approach it from your standpoint, you want to feel good in the later parts of your life. You want to look good in the later parts of your life. You don't want to age ungracefully. You want to be the best that you can be for as long as you can be. Look at myself. I feel good now. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. And we all progress down that line. What we want to do is develop that comprehensive program so that you have exercise, so that you have the right sleep levels, so that you have the right energy levels, so that you are hormonally and spiritually and medically in the best shape of your life. because it's all about you. So the fact is that when you change your life, you develop that whole process of getting better. You want to take advantage of this because your life is valuable, and one day later doesn't get it. You want to start that process now, and you'll fill out that confidential consultation and get the labs and get the saliva test kit done, and then we'll make recommendations with you and your physician to come up with this comprehensive program so that you can get your life back on track. And as a client, basically, we'll have you, if you want to, join our exclusive network so that you will actually be in a program along with the support group of all of the other people that's actually in our group. And they'll have and help you on that journey for the special part of your life. Now, you're asking, what are we going to charge for that? Well, some places are going to charge upwards in the thousands of dollars, but we're not going to do that. We want this to be affordable for you. But don't you think, and I want you to ask this question, don't you think it would be priceless to feel good again? You can't even put a price tag on that. We want it to be affordable for you so that you can achieve that goal. Our price to you for a customized, individual, and confidential menopause consultation is not going to be $1,000. It's not going to be $500. It's not going to be $250. It's going to be exclusively for you $150. If you really think about it, don't you think that it's really inexpensive when it comes to getting your life back on track? We believe so strongly that the benefits of these consultations that we offer, along with the recommendations that we offer and the necessary steps that you will take to get your life back, that you're going to achieve your goal and feel good again. If all these steps are followed, you have to have this in mind. We will stand behind it with a 30-day, no questions asked, 100% consultation guarantee. Furthermore, if you deem it not good for you, then we'll have the money that you paid for it refunded to you within 24 hours. That's a guarantee that you cannot afford to pass up on. You've been given now a whole lot of information, and now it's time for you to decide. Don't you want to feel good again? The cost of the consultation is only $150, and that's really inexpensive in getting your life back. And it's time for you to start thinking about, hey, I want to feel good again. I want to be on that wellness train. I want to be feeling like 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago I did. And it's not going to be that hard. So I want you to click on the link below, because if you're 35 to 75, you will start feeling better. You're going to leave the information on the page for payment and other personal information. Someone will contact you within 48 hours to set up the appointment. We want you to get your life back on track and to feel good again soon. Unfortunately, this is an overwhelming issue that you cannot do on your own. You need a healthcare provider. You need someone as a coach, like I will be, to help you on that way. It's up for you now to reach out to the experts who can help you achieve that goal. If you're 35 to 75, again, you can relate to everything that I have mentioned in this letter. Reclaim your life, turn back the clock, and feel good again. Don't you want to do that right now? You will not regret it if you do. Join on the Victory Wellness Train. I want you there. Click below.